Ce matin-là, lorsque Feller nous a rejoints, il avait sous le bras la première bobine de son film Pick Up on South Street, tourné en 1953.
Am I going backwards? All right, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Now we're on the cast. I'm stopping for a minute. I'll make this brief. Now, it's a script by me, based on a story by Dwight Taylor. I never met him. The story that Dwight Taylor wrote, wonderful romance, but too much yak in the courtroom. But, I said, I'll make this fast. I told Zanuck, look, you want to make a story about a crook? Yes. I said, well, let me do a story about a cannon. He says, what's a cannon? I said, that's the argot, the slang expression for a pickpocket. Now, I know a lot of them. And I know Dan Campion. I will call him. He's the chief detective of the pickpocket squad of the city of New York. I will get files from him and pictures, real pictures, and I'll study which one I want to do. I want to do the case history of a pickpocket. I want to do his way of looking at life. He is not a killer. He does not mug anyone. He does not go in an alley and hit you and take your money. His hand is his future. 10, 15, 20 years, he's worked on that hand. It's manicured. The nails are filed to a certain length. He's very proud of it. So he began getting a hard-on. That means an erection. Zanuck. Because I want to get inside a pickpocket. How does he live? It's a lonely life. It's a life when he's arrested, so he goes to jail for a year or two. We're now going right. I'm waiting for the first shot of the picture. Very good. Wow, okay. Now, I want to open up a film, not a technical thing, of a subway. I love subways. I've lived them and I've used them so much I had to. I said, if I shoot this in any subway station in New York City, I'm out of luck. It would cost you $5 million a day to tie up anything. I'm going to have a fight in that subway station. I'm going to have so many goddamn things happen, and I want to control the shot. So for the benefit of all the young men who want to make a picture, always be in a position to control what you want, because you never get another chance. You cannot alibi. You can't say later when the picture's out, oh, I wanted to do this, I want to do that. Do what you have to do when you do it. And if it stinks, you take the blame. And if it's successful, if they like it, and especially if it makes money, you take all the praise. With drinks, of course. You should always have somebody give you a drink, which I don't have here. No, and it's a hint. It's like a hammer. I need a hammer. All these wonderful people around here, nobody gets a drink. Now, this subway station was built. The tracks were built. The tunnel was built. Between 8, 9, and 11 stages. These are 3 stages. They take the walls. They open up the big doors of the walls, see. They mask everything in for blackness. And they start laying tracks. I said, I want a toilet. They gave me the toilet. I want real turnstiles. Real ones. Because if you go the wrong way, you can't go in. You have to have a nickel. That's how you do it. This all had to be constructed. Now, we continue. Now, in this scene, the train is never moving. But to give the illusion, we have the real sound of a subway train. We have the air pressure, opening and closing of doors that they have in New York subways. And that's all I wanted. I'm not interested in anything else except the establishment of a pickpocket going to work for the day. Now, to show a little menace, a little danger, I establish one man, then another man immediately watching her. We don't know why. Instantly, right in the beginning of the picture, so we know something is up. People are a million miles away when they're standing in the subway. They can be looking at a sign, they can be reading the paper, but better than that, I'm in a subway, and a man or a woman is facing me in a subway, and we're that close. Off at the camera, that close. I don't look at him, he doesn't look at me. That close. I've been in a subway where the noses touch. The noses. So that's important, story construction-wise, to see the pickpocket at work, to see how close he can get to someone, and nobody pays attention. No one. Now we continue, and you'll see what I mean by the congestion. This whole car is on levers. We have many men there, and they're moving it. The people are not acting shaky. They really have to move from side to side. Now, there's the Widmar character, and what he's going to do now, story-wise now, not technical, he's going to look for a victim, a target. He's looking people. This happens all the time. You go in there, a real one like that will pass you, he'll look at you, he'll look at you, and they'll look at him, and I love these pickpockets, you see. Now he's looking good that way, he looks right. All right, now he thinks the easiest thing in the world to do. This girl has a purse that is very easy for him. Very easy. I keep cutting back to the other two men watching him to build suspense. What is this all about? Now, this is just a bag. He has to open that up, and now watch how we put his fingers in. It's very easy. There's nothing to it. Now he uses the two fingers like this to get that in like that. Very easy. It's got to be done very easy. And he closes the damn purse in a minute. Now, with the paper, bang. Now, they watch that. They start going for him.
What happened? I'm not sure yet.
Now they have to watch her. As far as they're concerned, they think they're working together. That's the whole idea I want them to establish. This is all done in L.A., but I picked that building, the columns, the Roman columns, are all over New York City. Now, this is a real office building. That's it. That's a simple, very, very simple shot. Nothing to it. And now for the technicality of this. I wanted a shot where my camera moves around, and we see her, and we see the men. Now, this is a real telephone booth. You can't move it. Now, to get around, there's only this much room for the camera, but no room for the operator. The move shot was shot without anybody seeing it. And I'll show you why in a minute, because there's a big granite wall, and you can't move that wall. It's not our building. This is a real building. Shot all with that. There's no operator on this. He's guessing. Now watch this. See what I mean? All blind. Now he has to get the two men in the background. This is called instinct.
I had it with me when I left. That I know.
I write with the camera.
You sure you took the right purse?
I write typewriter, keys. Once I'm on the set, I use the camera as a typewriter. I use the camera whether it's graceful, whether it's poetic, whether it's fast, but it has to have the tempo of music.
What'll I do, Joey? Should I go out and see him anyway?
No. Come back right away.